This is probably one of those games that rarely ever happens. I even thought I was dreaming. Having a strong teammate while the enemy's marksman is Mia at the same time. You can see it yourself, a global Alucard with 9.5k MMR. Players like that don't have a counter for their hero anymore. No matter what the enemy or allies pick, they'll still go with Alucard. On top of that, 2 of our teammates were running a Johnson and Masha combo. That's strong if it doesn't get countered. I've wanted to try that for so long, but I just can't find a good Johnson player. And yeah, 3 of my teammates were mythical immortal. Same with the enemy team. I checked their profiles after the game. I used Hylos in this match because I just wanted to try Cursed Helmet on him. I feel like he benefits the most from the buff. Like I said, it's just a minor buff, but hey, it's better than nothing. And when your roam is Johnson, you really need someone to provide vision, or at least another tank. That's why I picked him. I was up against Badang in the EXP lane, but the first thing he did was disrupt our jungler. Good thing I cut the minion wave so I could meet him when he returned to the top lane. And yeah, he only got 1 minion when he came back, but somehow he still almost hit level 2. By the way, Alucard had his mic on, and I was just listening to his shot calls. I just followed whatever he said to make his life easier. So here, he's telling me to fast clear and zone the enemy jungler so they can't take the crab.
Hylos, paki-pass clear nga ng lane mo, Hylos. Tapos paki-zone ako ng jungle ko dito. Paki-zone ako ng jungle ko dito, pre. Pass clear mo lang lane mo, tol.
Even though he's on the other side of the map. That's what you call map awareness.
Kasi invade yun ng creeps eh. Yun lang, tol. Bibigyan ka dyan. Ay, hindi nila kaya. Punat mo eh.
By the way, this is the emblem I used for Hylos in this game. I'm sure someone will ask about it because, well, why is he so tanky, right? But no hero is truly tanky when the turret starts hitting you. Badang's skill layering here was perfect. I really thought my teammate would secure the kill, but Badang got lucky. I was about to head straight to the turtle, but he told me to hit level 4 first because he needed my ultimate.
Pre, kunin niyo yung top. Kunin niyo yung top, Hylos. Kunin niyo ng audit. Kailangan ko rin yung assist mo, pre. Kailangan ko rin yung assist mo, tol.
So I leveled up to 4 in the top lane. Then I used my ultimate to make Johnson's car even faster.
Ganda nun.
So we secured the turtle, and honestly, the enemy's positioning there was terrible.
Nagdodobulin yung Mia. Wala kang ulti, pre, ah. Wag.
Hylos has an advantage over Badang when it comes to clearing minion waves, so what I do is cut the lane and try to help other lanes instead. That's what you should do when your hero has the lane advantage, but you can't solo kill your opponent. Here, Johnson crashed into the 2 squishy enemies again, and he even secured a double kill. I'm just wondering how Alucard got an assist there. How?
I-clear mo, pre, clear mo. Ay! Nasikod pa. Oh. Naka-rose gold pala yun.
Johnson signaled at the enemy's red buff, and Hanzo was right there, completely vulnerable. Johnson even used his ultimate, so I thought they were coming. What a shame. Signaled but didn't follow through. They literally chose to go on a road trip instead of just crashing into Hanzo earlier.
Protect the fairy forests. Protect my people.
So the turtle is up, and Johnson crashed into Angela again. Guaranteed kill. I don't get why she keeps coming out and taking the front line against us. I told you, the Masha and Johnson combo is insanely OP if not countered, just like this. No one can safely face Johnson head-on. Maybe Badang, but he loves playing solo. So we secured the turtle, and I went to defend the top lane for a bit. Mia got completely ganged up on in the bottom lane. I wonder what she felt there. Did it feel good? Badang isn't even here. Gone, asleep.
Baka may Hanzo.
So I'll just push the top lane for now, even though I don't have much damage on the turret.
Meanwhile, Johnson and Odette are just cruising around. Odette used to be Johnson's best partner back then, though some players now use Lunux or Gusion with him. But you know what? Masha is actually better than all of them. Why? She can burst enemies down way faster. Johnson usually builds mage items, and when he carries Lunox, Odette, or Gusion, it's all magic damage.
That makes their damage output unbalanced. But if Masha is with Johnson, they deal both physical and magic damage, making it almost impossible for enemies to survive, unless they're grouped up as 4 or 5. My teammates are completely carrying me in this game. I feel like even if I weren't here, they could still win easily. They're just that strong. Who do you think is the MVP of this game?
Charge forward.
I spotted Angela in a terrible position again, so I had to target lock her even though I'm just using a tank. Told you to stop showing yourself. Just stay in the base instead. I've also noticed that more players are using Masha in the gold lane lately. Maybe I've influenced them.
Nope.
Malaga po siya.
Here I really thought Alucard was about to get a savage.
NANI?! Cannot beat me. Fear nothing.
I was just providing vision here while Johnson and Masha went on a road trip. Odette should have been able to ride with me too.
Outsider. Now
That ended up being a 1-for-1 trade, but it shouldn't have turned out that way. Masha went crazy chasing down Mia.
stay near to me. You shall become stronger.
You destroyed a turret.
Protect the fairy forests.
Here we were planning to break through the holy defense of enemies' inhibitor turret, but they wouldn't let
Third
us.
na lang tayo na.
Still,
Third na lang tayo.
I'm going to force it on the next minion wave. And just like that, they forced themselves to defend. But the problem was, our Johnson was already on his way. They ended up at a huge disadvantage because 2 of them died, and the holy defense got activated on both the mid and bottom lanes.
Tulungan nyo kaya.
Outsider. Now
Have you noticed? I think Hanzo has a problem with me. He keeps targeting me like he can actually take me down. And there it is. Hanzo got crashed into by Johnson again. The ninja couldn't dodge. If that were me, I'd recall to base immediately.
Pwede na natin kaya ito i-end eh. Tumang na naman tayo man.
Their bird is just messing with me at this point. And here, we were supposed to wait for the Lord since we could have easily ended the game. But of course, we all have that one teammate who, right after securing the Lord, just charges in without waiting for it to respawn. Oops, sorry. Should I have used my Revitalize? My HP was still full though. Plus, I really thought you'd be able to recall just in time.
NANI?!
Here, Alucard wanted to end the game. But how are we supposed to end it when 2 of our teammates just
Baka lang
suicided,
kaya.
without even waiting for the Lord? Alucard dove in alone while I was already backing off since I was about to die. But Alucard managed to get a triple kill before going down. But I'm starting to feel guilty being the only one left alive.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow.
Of course, I'm just kidding.
Basag mo yung top, Hylos, kaya mo ba?
I still haven't gone back because I have one mission left to push this top lane turret.
Huwag yun. Ay, dyan na. Kaya niya end.
I will only rest when there is peace.
We can't finish the game yet since the enemy has a strong defense and they're about to respawn. But at least all their inhibitor turrets are down, so ending this should be much easier now.
Outsider.
Here I just scared Hanzo a bit. He was probably so terrified that even his balls backed off.
Third na natin.
But here, the enemy was out of position, and we had a lot of minions, so we could easily finish the game. So yeah, I'm getting close to Mythical Immortal now. I just haven't been grinding much in ranked because I'm focused on creating content. I even got MVP in this game. Turns out, I can actually keep up with mythical immortal players.